guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I have a makeup tutorial for you guys. I'm so excited because I love the way it turned out. At the beginning of my tutorial, you guys will hear me say how I have no idea what I'm trying to do or what I want to do for makeup today, but I'm obsessed with this, and I used the new NYX pigment I got, the Face and Body Glitter. I call it a pigment, but it's glitter, same thing, right? The shade Violet, and I am obsessed with it. I absolutely love. I think this is one of my favorite makeup tutorials that I've done here on my YouTube yet. I'm obsessed. I love it. It is affordable. So yeah, if you guys like this, let me know what makeup tutorial you guys want to see next, because I do want to do another makeup tutorial for you guys, but I just don't know what color would you guys want to see, because I'm digging these deep kind of smoky eye looks. I don't know if you guys know that, but I'm thinking of doing another one, but I don't know if you guys want to see another one or if you guys want to see something more natural and toned down. What are your thoughts down below? Please don't forget to subscribe and like if you did enjoy this purpley smoky eye. And yeah, if you want to see how to get this purple glittery smoky eye, then just keep watching the video. Thanks, guys. Alrighty, guys, so we're gonna get started. I have a Leche clean face, which I don't even know what that is, but I have a fresh clean face, and I think I'm going to do a purple smoky eye because I'm excited to try this NYX body and glitter pigment. Like, it's so gorgeous in the tube. I hauled this and I've really been wanting to use it, but I'm not sure. I'm just gonna go with the flow. It's obviously, you guys already know what it is because you can already tell by the title. Let's just go ahead and get started. I have already drawn on my eyebrows. Let's get started. You guys already know this is going to be a talk through because they're the easiest, the fastest for me to edit, and I cannot get my mic to work, but that's okay because I'm ordering a new mic. That way I can do voiceovers. Since my eyebrows are already on. Oh, and if you want to see how I fill in my eyebrows, I already have a tutorial up. You guys would be proud of me. I will leave it linked down below. I uploaded it, what, 2 days ago? No. I uploaded it a couple days ago, so it's fairly recent, so I will link it down below so you guys can check it out. What I do is prime them. I'm taking my LORAC eyeshadow primer, and the letters just rubbed off here. I'm just going to go in here with concealer. I'm just taking my Maybelline Fit Me concealer, and I desperately need another one because I'm running kind of low. This one's in the shade medium number 25, and I'm just going to my eyebrows. So I put my concealer on and I patted it out and everything. So now I'm just going to set it, and I'm going to take my Airspun Loose Face powder, and I'm just going to set the lid area with it. You can use any powder you would like, a translucent powder, an eyeshadow. This is just what works for me. I'm going to be taking my LORAC Mega Pro 2 palette, and I've been waiting, some of you have been waiting for me to use this in action, and today is the day. I have a review on this as well. That should be my next video up for you guys. Bonnie and Burlap, and I'm just going to mix the two together and use that as a transition shade. I'm just going to start placing this on the outer corner, and I'm going to start slowly working it up into the crease. I'm also going to be taking this tangerine, well, it's an orangey shade, but it's actually called tangerine. So I'm going to be taking this shade as well, and I'm going to rock a little bit of that into the crease. You can tell it's very pigmented, so a little goes a long way. I'll be taking this shade Goji, which is this kind of mauve pinky here. It's a gorgeous color. It's my favorite color. I actually have a dent in it. It's my favorite color. I'm going to take it on a very precise brush, and I'm just going to work this right into the very like middle of the crease, because I want this color to like pop, but only in the crease. I don't want it to be a transition shade or to be anywhere else. I'm going to take a blending brush and just blend this all out. I want the pigment to stick, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a little bit of the eyeshadow primer on here, the back of my hand. It's that right there. And I'm going to take it on a brush, and I'm actually going to pack the primer on the very part of my lid. That way the pigment will stick onto there. I hope it will. Now I'm just going to take my pigment because I'm excited for this. This is the NYX Face and Body Glitter Pigment in the shade Violet. It is the most gorgeous thing. A packing brush, and we're just going to literally just pack this on to the lid. You see how beautiful this color is? Like, did you die? This pigment is pretty impressive, or glitter. It sticks right to my lid and my lid only. I'm going to spray my brush with some Fix Plus. Taking my LORAC Pro 2 palette, we're going to be taking this plum shade, and we're going to start working this into the crease a little bit. The LORAC Pro 2, you can use any black eyeshadow. I just don't have single eyeshadows like I've mentioned before, so I'm going to use the one in here. Again, placing it here on the outer corner. I'm going to keep packing on the black to the intensity that I want, so you guys can do the same thing. Just pack it on to what you're comfortable with. This is what you want it to look like, not this. I don't even know how I got that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to apply some liner, but very thin. And I'm not going to do a wing. I'm only going to do it very thin from the inner corner coming to this black. And then I'm just going to stop right there. I'm not going to do a wing. I'm going to let the attention be this black part here. Using my Maybelline Line Stiletto liner for this. What I'm going to do is I'm going to apply a primer, and I'm going to be using my Rimmel Stay Matte Primer. I'm just going to put this on my face. We give a second for our primer to sit. I'm going to apply some false lashes and be taking the Vegas Nay Shining Star lashes. I wish I had them for you, but I already worn them, so I'm just going to pop them on and basically reusing them. But these are really good. I love her lashes that she came out with, and they're just a nice flary look. They're a little bit more dramatic than the regular Ardell Wispy. These on, and then I will be right back. So we now have lashes on, so I'm just going to set my brow bone, or put a color on my brow bone, and I'm just going to take one from the LORAC Mega Pro 2 palette. Custard. It's just a nice kind of beigey color to put under the lid. You can really use any color that you want. I don't want anything too bright or out there, so that's why I'm just going to take this. It's almost like a banana shade actually. For foundation, I'm going to be taking my L'Oreal Paris Infallible Pro Matte Foundation and my Maybelline Matte and Poreless, and I'm just going to mix these two together off on the back of my hand, and I'm going to put it on my face. Take the Wet n Wild Coverall Correcting Palette. I've actually been liking this for my blemish because it is rather red, and my foundation does cover it, but I feel like if it's irritated after a while, the redness will come peeking through. I know that sounds weird. So I like to take this because green will cancel out the redness. So I'm just going to put that on like that. And then I'm just going to put on my foundation. I'm going to apply some concealer. I'm going to be putting on some MAC concealer, the Prolongwear. To be using NC42. I think this one will be okay. I don't think it'll be too light. I hope it won't be too light. And I'm just going to use my damp beauty blender to blend this out. To immediately set it, and I'm going to be taking my Airspun Loose Face powder. I'm going to set the rest of the face while we let that set. Taking my MAC Select Sheer Pressed Powder. Mine is in the shade NC45. I've hit pan on it already because I'm obsessed. Now we can contour, and I'm going to be taking my Wet n Wild and Dulce de Leche palette, and I'm just going to be using this bronzer or this contouring shade, and I'm just going to use this to chisel out my contour. I am going to brush off this under eye powder, and this, I just use this to set more than anything, not so much to highlight. I don't know if you guys know that, but I only use this powder to really set because it does set it in place and it won't crease, move, or budge. Taking the Caramel Toffee palette again, and I'm going to be taking this yellow shade. I'm going to pop it right under the eyes, just give me a little bit of highlighted look. And I'm doing this before blush. That way, if I put too much on, I can still like work it in. But for today's blush, I'm going to be using the Wet n Wild Color Icon Rose Champagne Blush. That is the shade Rose Champagne. It is the most gorgeous blush, and I'm keeping it very toned down because I want all the attention to be on the eyes, obviously. So I'm going to keep the blush to a minimum. To place this on the apples of the cheeks. Kind of bake under here just because this kind of looks a little muddy to me. Take a triangle wedge sponge situation. I'm just going to come in here and bake. In the comment section below, if you guys want to see like my contour and highlight routine, what I do and the products I love, I will also include baking, and I will be able to talk more in depth about it. We let that bake. I'm going to zoom you guys back in so we can finish the lower lash line. This is how the eyes are looking right now, and I mean, this is just too gorgeous. So what we're gonna do is, I'm gonna take this black, and I'm gonna take it on a super defined brush. I'm going to basically use this as eyeliner. I'm just gonna get it super close to the lash line. I'm not gonna blend it. I'm not gonna do anything to it other than just place it on the lash. Basically, if I were just putting liner down there to make sure that our lower lash line is a little bit noticeable. I'm just going to brush off all this powder. I'm just going to start by blending in my blush with my contour and work my way down. Now all that's left are our lips. I'm just going to be lining my lips first with MAC Spice Lip Liner. I like to line my lips just because it gives me like a guided line. It also prevents my lipstick from bleeding. So that's why I have to put on a lip liner. You don't have to if you don't want to. I just have to. I'm going to be using the Maybelline Vivid Matte Liquid Lipstick. And this one's in the shade Nude Thrill. A little too pink, which was not what I had in mind. So right over it, because why not, I'm going to put it on the L'Oreal Infallible Pro Matte Gloss. This one's in the shade Statement Nude. This is the final completed look. I hope you guys enjoyed this. Yeah. This is the final completed look. I hope you guys enjoyed this makeup tutorial. Please let me know your thoughts down below. What would you guys like to see next? I'm thinking maybe something simple, but I may come at you with another kind of smoky eye related, because to me this is a smoky eye, especially because I did use black and it is kind of dark. So yeah, but I am loving this purple. This will not be the last time I use this pigment. I'm excited for more things with this pigment. It is just gorgeous and darling. But anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. Please subscribe if you haven't already so you don't miss out on future makeup tutorials, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!